Welcome to the BMW Grand River dealership here in Kitchener-Waterloo. My name is Maywand. I'm one of the new car client advisors here at the dealership. Today we're doing our first ever Q&A segment where we answer some of your questions. Let's begin. So an M Sport package can be added to virtually any BMW model. It'll give you the body kit, it'll give you a special steering wheel. More often than not, it will give you paddle shifters, an enhanced suspension, sometimes some differently colored brake calipers, and that's the main purpose of the M Sport package, to accessorize the vehicle to give it more of a sporty feel. Stepping up to an M Performance BMW, that's when you get a bigger engine. You're getting more power and more components of the vehicle being optimized for that. And you will also get more technology offered in an M Performance vehicle because it is offered at a higher price point. Stepping up further to a true M car, that's when the vehicle is being optimized for the track. So they're taking out some of the electronics, they're optimizing the weight to be even weight distribution, and you will get the ultimate performance and power from an M vehicle.
M Sport is an aesthetics package, more often than not, that you can add to any of our regular lineup vehicles. So for example, if you add M Sport to an X3, you'll remove all of the chrome and it'll become a high gloss black. On some models you'll get variable sport steering or performance control, and sometimes you also get a blue M Sport brake, but most of the time it's aesthetics on the vehicle. Now an M Performance engine variant like an M550 or an M340 gives you a little bit of the M DNA, which is our race line. So you'll have more horsepower than a regular lineup vehicle. You'll have different aesthetics on the car, but you'll also have like maybe an M Sport exhaust. So it's kind of like a hybrid in between a regular lineup car and the full race line, which comes to the M's. So the M's are the full race cars. So with these, there's a different engine, different suspension, different tuning. You'll see quad exhaust, flared in mirrors. There's a lot of aesthetic things, but it's a whole different animal. So an M Sport package will change the aesthetics of the vehicle. So if you take an X3, for example, and you put M Sport on the car, you're going to remove all of the chrome around the windows. It'll become high gloss black. You'll have dual exhaust on the back. You'll have an aerodynamics kit on the front. Your kick plates getting into the car will say M, and you'll have a different steering wheel as well. So M Sport is mostly aesthetics, but sometimes you'll also get things like a blue M Sport brake or variable sport steering, performance control. So M is usually aesthetics, but sometimes it's also a little bit of performance as well.
For the 2020 X7, if you get the X7 xDrive 40i, you're looking at 335 horsepower. And if you step up to the X7 M50i, the 4.4 liter V8 would give you 523 horsepower.
So the horsepower for the BMW X7, there is actually two engine variants. So the first one is the 40i, which is a 6-cylinder engine. That has 335 horse. And there's also an X7 M50. So this is an M Performance engine variant, so it gives you 523 horsepower for the X7.
When you purchase a BMW, the BMW warranty is a 4-year or 80,000 kilometer warranty that's full comprehensive on the vehicle. It also includes a no-charge schedule maintenance program, which is your oil changes, fluids, brake fluid, and spark plugs for the same duration, 4 years or 80,000.
So every month, BMW Canada sends us different programs based on market trends, and it's different for each car, and it's different for each different type of purchase. However, there is always a loyalty program in place. So if you currently own a BMW, then you'll either get a rate reduction or cash towards the next vehicle, and this varies from car to car as well. There is also a lease pull-ahead program where we can pull you out of your lease early, cover a few of your payments, which makes it easier if you want to change up early, which is quite common here. Sometimes they also have credits on the vehicles, so there's usually something going on depending on the model that you're looking for.
BMW Grand River has great loyalty incentives. For our loyalty clients, we do offer a rate reduction or a 3-month pull-ahead, where we can get you into a new car a little bit quicker. We also have some great credits and rates available for leasing and financing as well.
What COVID measures we have here at BMW Grand River? Well, first, everyone inside will be wearing a mask. It is a bylaw now here in Kitchener-Waterloo. Also, we're no longer shaking hands when we meet clients or where we're finalizing deals, we're just congratulating them. But with the service team, when a vehicle comes into the service drive-thru, the service porters are disinfecting the handles, the door handles, the entryways, the steering wheel, and the control knobs, and then wrapping the steering wheel with saran wrap as well. And then the technicians are also wearing masks and gloves when handling our clients' service.
With COVID-19, our test drive process has shifted a little bit. What we're now doing is a lead car or a chase car, where we connect with the client via hands-free Bluetooth, and we also have phone holders for the client's phone. And it does make the test drive a little bit more dynamic. We allow them to speed up in certain areas to pass us, or we will show them demonstrations in front of them.
So for the BMW lineup, for about $50,000, there's a couple of vehicles that you can select. So the first one would be the X1, which is just over $42,000 to start. It can go up from there depending on the packages and features that you select, but it does have a nice low starting point. The other vehicle that would fall into that category is the new 228 Grand Coupe. They start at about $42,000 as well, just a little over, but both vehicles, depending on how you package them, can come in well under $50,000. BMW does currently offer 2 electric vehicles, the i3, which is a smaller compact vehicle, as well as the i8, which is our supercar with the gull-wing doors. Now, BMW does have some stuff in the works, no confirmed timelines yet, but we will have the i4, which you can find online. It is crazy looking. Or you can check out the iX3, which is coming soon as well.
BMW Grand River's top-selling model would be the X3. The X3 is one of the best vehicles for utility, for the price point, for the packages and the features you're able to get in that vehicle. And living in Canada, where you have snow for about 5 months of the year, a lot of our clients want to be able to handle the snow very well, and the X3 gives them the perfect choice when comparing all of these different variables.
So one of the most expensive vehicles we have currently is the M8 Competition Cabriolet. So this is one of the new 8 series. It's the full M. It is also a cab and it's competition. So we're looking at 617 horsepower, but tax in, you're probably about 215,000. We also have the Alpina B7, which is a very special series, 7 series vehicle. And then another good one would probably be the M760 Li. These are all just above the $200,000 mark.
BMW's oil change intervals roughly every 15,000 kilometers or once a year. Sometimes the car will require you to come in a bit earlier. Usually it means you're driving our cars a bit more aggressively, or sometimes a bit longer, meaning you're not driving a lot.
Thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to visit us online at bmwgrandriver.com and also follow us on Instagram.